Dear Misty, I saw on your Facebook fan page that you posted a Google Plus account. What is that? Should I get involved? I've been hearing people talk about it. What's the buzz? I'm not an expert, but I have always been, I guess, technologically savvy in that I do love the newest gadgets and the newest things. And in my house growing up with all 7 kids, I would be the one that was already hook up the VCRs and make sure things connect, because I kind of understand how things go. Now, that being said, what are my thoughts on Google Plus? I agree with the hype. I agree that I think Google Plus will wipe out Friendster, which is already gone, MySpace, which is almost already gone, and Facebook. I'm not saying that they will completely disappear, because obviously I'm still getting emails that say, so-and-so added you on MySpace, and I log on like every 6 months and accept everyone's friends, but I don't even go on there. So I'm surprised people still want to be my friend. But anyways, yes, I do think Google is going to be the next big, major deal. And I have many reasons as to why I feel this way. Now, do I like Facebook? Yes, I do. I didn't at first. I was huge against Facebook and pro MySpace. I was like, I'll get a Facebook, but I'll never leave MySpace. Famous last words. But I did go through a phase where I was really pissed with Facebook because, for example, I had a Misty Eyez fan page, or I had a Misty Eyez Facebook, and they deleted my account and said Misty Eyez was not a real person, and I had to create a Facebook under my government name, which nobody knows except for now. A lot of people know, and I wish they didn't, because of Facebook. It's, you know, it's, and I wrote them a letter saying, if Tina Turner created a Facebook, would you make her create an account that says Anime Bullock? That's stupid. Nobody knows that name. Why would she have a Facebook that says Anime Bullock? Nobody wants to be Anime Bullock's friend. That's retarded. Number 1. Number 2, I'm really annoyed with Facebook because anybody that wants to be my friend, I've always said yes. Accepted everyone. Because if you want to know my life, if you want to know what's going on, if you want to know what's happening the next show or where I'm going to be next Wednesday, I want people to be able to find me. So I've accepted everyone. You make the effort, I say yes. But they capped my friends at 5,000. So then, when I'd meet new people local here in Fort Lauderdale or in Orlando or Tampa, and they're like, can you be my friend on Facebook? I'm like, ugh, I have to delete people to add people. So then I go in and I delete the housewives of Ohio that I really don't need to see their kids' swimming pool pictures because I don't know their children. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of parts about Facebook that don't apply. Now let me tell you how and why Google is amazing in this aspect. The unique thing about Google is that it has what's called friend circles. Very much like in your personal life, you're going to have many different circles of friends. So it's common sense, right? For example, I wear many different hats. My part-time job is with Fab Scout Adult Talent Agency. Okay, so I have a lot of friends that are adult models and in that industry. Therefore, that would be my Fab Scout circle. I am also the Vice President of the South Florida Sisters of the Rising Sun, which is a missionary order to the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Therefore, I'm a sister and have a sister circle. I'm a drag queen. I don't know if you were aware, but I want to become friends with a lot of other drag queens throughout the world. Maybe somebody's selling a dress, maybe somebody's whatever. I believe in networking. I've traveled all over the United States and I love it. So let's network. Drag queens. So I have a drag queen circle. I also have a family that I would only show my biological boy pictures to. Like, let's say, for example, I was at Walmart and I took a picture with a cousin or something. I don't want everyone on the internet to see that. That's just to select a few people. And then there's cities that I travel to. Like, frequently, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, Miami, Orlando, Tampa, Naples, Fort Myers, Southwest Florida. Obvious given circles. But then again, I also like to go to Boston and You know, places like that. Now, if I'm going to develop a fan base in these places, they would be my Fort Lauderdale circle, my West Palm Beach circle, my Orlando circle, etc. Now, anybody can be in multiple circles. For example, let's say you work with me at Lips. Okay? So you could be in my Lips circle, my drag queen circle, my Fort Lauderdale circle, and my friend circle. Which means, let's say I took a funny picture that I don't really want everyone to see, but I do want my friends at Lips to see, or all the drag queens. I can upload a photo and select which circle, or I could select everyone and make it public. Now, I do agree that most things we upload are public. Meaning, oh my god, I saw this funny bumper sticker. Share, public. But pictures of me as a boy, or pictures of me in my private life, I don't really think are public. So I might just do friends, or I might just do family. But the cool thing is that if you only want your gay friends to see something, you can share it with your gay friends. And if you only want your straight friends to see something, you can share it with your straight friends. It's just awesome. Now, one of the good things that I've found on Facebook is once my account was deleted, I did create a Misty Eyez fan page. Because it's unlimited friends. And if somebody that I don't know from wherever asked to be my friend on Facebook, I could always say, I am so sorry, my account has reached capacity, but please like my fan page, whatever. The reason that isn't perfect is because I can't see anything on their page. If you're my fan, you can leave me a comment and say, blah, 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 you're amazing, I would love to hang out sometime. And then I go to look at your pictures, and I can't see them, because we're not friends. Now, Google+. Amazing, because, for example, I went on there, and I'm a drag queen, and I need costumes. I constantly need costumes for beauty pageants, for shows, or whatever. Granted, I might not always be able to afford them, but one of the first things I did was I searched all costume designers within the United States of America. Whether they're gay, straight, bi, it doesn't matter. I liked all the costume designers I could find. Granted, it's still in the developing stages, so there wasn't a lot of people on when I did this, but I liked all the costume designers that would actually put that as their job. Now, the cool thing is, it's kind of like a fan page in that I became their fan, which means anything that they upload publicly, I can see it, and anyone else that likes them. But if they go to my page and say, oh, Misty Eyez likes me, who's Misty Eyez? They can look at my fan page, or look at my page and say, ooh, huh, I want to like her back. Now it's a two-way street. The good news is that there's not a 5,000 person cap on it. So it's basically what I'm saying is it's taken the pressure out of accepting everyone's friendship. Let's say, for example, somebody wants to be my friend and likes me, and I go to their page and I'm like, you're not in a city I ever plan on going to, and I probably will never talk to you, so I'm just not going to like you back. I don't have to. He can still see all my pictures and all my stuff that I put publicly, and if he comments, then I can like him and look at his stuff, but it just takes out the pressure. It's amazing. It's a brilliant idea. But you know what? To me, it also makes sense, because how do you search for, let's say you want to find a picture of a blue waffle. Trust me, do not Google this. But let's say you do. Where are you going to look? Google. Let's say you want to do a blog. Where are you going to put it? Google. Let's say you want to upload a picture, or a video to YouTube, which you're on right now. Where are you going to go? Google. I also personally use Google Voice. Google. So it kind of makes sense. You know, it's still new. I'm not a Google Plus expert. I've only been on it for like a week now. But I am a big fan, and I do think it's going to be amazing, and I do believe the hype. Like, all the hype is that it's going to knock out MySpace, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. And I agree. Because it's completely user-friendly, and the only thing that I have discovered so far that I miss that Facebook does is the wall. For example, if I want to go to my friend and say, oh my god, I love you so much, I miss you, whatever, and put it on their wall for everyone to see, can't really do that. But I could put it on my wall and only put their name, saying at, like today I did it to, I think, Sharon, who I met on Facebook, and she helped me a lot when I was doing my first vlogging, and even told me what the word vlog meant. So I put on my wall, I love Sharon, and I didn't share it with any circle except for her, because I added her. Yeah, it's just the future. And, you know, people thought that there would never be anything better than Facebook, but there is. Especially being that there's no cap. That whole blocking it at 5,000 thing is stupid. Because if you are a person like me that does a lot of traveling, you're going to meet more than 5,000 people. I mean, granted, there are people on my Facebook that I don't know in real life, but most of them I really know. You know, or have been with. And that's what throughout the last couple years, I've been deleting people that I don't know and sending them to my fan page, and it sucks. Because how do you say, I'll never tag you in a picture, I don't need you to be my friend, or I don't find your life interesting and I don't want to look at your pictures when you update your post? That's mean. I don't know. I just really think Google Plus is awesome, and I really think that you're going to like it. And yes, thank you for writing me. And I really think that you should get it. And if you will do, find me. My name is Misty Eyez. And, yeah, that's it. Talk to you soon. Bye.